Hey, so this is only the second video that I have ever filmed, and so I'm still at a point of trying to figure out how to do this. I have some videos that I'm actually getting excited to make, but I only want to make them once I'm used to filming and used to editing and also used to actually putting videos out and being willing for people to see them. So today I decided to do the get to know me tag that so many YouTubers at least have done in the past. I figured this was a good way for me to practice talking about myself, as well as if anybody ever stumbles across this channel who doesn't know me, they can learn a little of who I am and where I'm coming from. So I'm going to be looking down because I have my notes in my bullet journal calendar deal. So let's see. Where did you grow up? I grew up in Houston, Texas, in this house that I am sitting in right now. This is my childhood bedroom. So the answer for where I currently live is obviously the same thing. Houston, Texas, same house. Great. Probably going to be here for the next year or so, just because I don't really have the finances to move into my own apartment, and I'm really trying to save money to go to grad school when that becomes an option, when things are safe. The next question is, how tall are you? I am 5 feet tall. Wish I had gotten taller, but also I'm grateful that I at least got this tall. Dogs or cats? Both a dog and a cat, and then I have my own cat, Willow, who's sitting right next to my camera. So yeah, she's a good girl. She lived at college with me. For living at college, I'd probably say a cat is preferable because while still high maintenance, the maintenance is more easily done by a college student. But other than that, just literally give me any animal that I can love. Are you in or have you gone to college? Yes, I've gone to college. I'm graduating in 3 days, virtually. Senior year did not go exactly as planned. But yeah, I went to Sewanee at the University of the South. I majored in anthropology with a minor in archaeology. Academically, it was a great experience. I'm planning on making at least one video about what I loved and didn't so much love about the school, just because I found that I couldn't really find anything from former or current students online when I was a prospective student. I'm also thinking about making a video just of things I wish I had known before going to college, not just Sewanee, but in general. What is your favorite drink? I'm boring in respects to what I drink. I mostly just drink water or tea. But mainly water. I'm not a soda drinker. I don't like juice, really. One of the ways I know I'm getting a cold is if I'm craving juice, but that's really the only time that I drink it. Other than that, just water. I am 21, so I'll occasionally drink alcohol if that's the case, either cider or Prosecco generally, but even then, I never drink very much or very often. You're wearing perfume, what scent is it? I'm allergic to a lot of more mainstream perfumes, so using ones with essential oils means that I actually get to wear them. Right now my favorite would be this rose and cardamom one that I have. Life goals. So in the next couple of years I plan on going to grad school, at least when I can guarantee that I will be able to at least start my time there in person and not online, because I've just found that online learning does not work all that great for me. So I will either get a master's in museum studies and then later a PhD in anthropology, or just go straight to the PhD in anthropology. My end goal with that is to, well, I would love to work in education in a museum. But the true end goal is I really want to be a curator of archaeology or anthropology someday. That's peak goals. Probably if I split it into childhood, the series of unfortunate events had a really big impact on me, both on just like my sense of humor and my love of using words. as well as they really comforted me as an anxious child, in that while awful things would happen to the Baudelaires, they were always okay in the end, even when the most unimaginable sadnesses occurred. They always made it through, and that was really comforting at that age when I first read them. More recently, Furiously Happy by Jenny Lawson has really impacted me, and I could read it 1,000 more times. Her writing, it made me laugh and cry and to feel so validated in who I am. Favorite movie? Since childhood, Kiki's Delivery Service. It just always reminds me how good people are at the root, and that the world really isn't such a bad place. Favorite YouTuber? When I was looking over these questions, I came up with 3 just because one didn't do the trick. Of course, there are many others than these 3 that I watch, but these are probably my go-tos. Kyla Rebecca, or I think her channel is now just Kyla, and then she has Kyla Reb. But her paranormal channel is my favorite one. She has great stories, and I really enjoy the way that she tells them. The next is Glam and Core, who does SFX makeup. I found her when I was a freshman at Sewanee and doing a theatrical makeup class, and was looking for inspiration for the SFX makeup that we had to do, and I've been hooked ever since then. And finally, Rachel Maskey, who does vintage and DIY and stuff like that, and I love her clothing and everything that she does for her looks, as well as just her personality. Her videos always make me happy. Dream date? Wandering a museum, or just going home and cooking dinner and watching a movie under a really fluffy blanket. That's really simple when it comes to a perfect date. I don't need much. The next question is most memorable vacation. I was really fortunate younger that 3 years in a row I got to go to Prague in the Czech Republic with my family. My dad was working with a Shakespeare company over there, and so was in performances here that then would be taken over to Prague. And the last year that we went, we got to live in an apartment, and so that was really memorable because we truly got to experience living life there instead of just staying in a hotel. We had to go to the grocery store and the farmer's market and cook for ourselves and truly live there. So that'd probably be the most memorable. How would you describe your fashion sense? Cozy witch. I really like big sweaters and long layers, and generally that ends up making me look like a village witch. In the summer I get a little more edgy. That's not really the right word, but close enough, I suppose. Just because then it turns to shorter skirts and black shorts with a flannel, that kind of stuff. So generally just dark colors and as flowy as I can possibly make it. So yeah, that's me. I hope you enjoyed this video and didn't find it too boring. If you did enjoy, I would really appreciate it if you liked and subscribed, as people say. If you didn't enjoy, I don't know why you're still here, but hi. Yeah, so I will see you in another video. Alright?